Welcome. I'm John Canopener.
And I'm James Wang.
And together we are Rock Hard. And today we're doing a whatevs. A whatevs is a podcast pretty much. So we have a couple things we're going to talk about. Might trail off somewhere. But the first item of business is Wolfman. We told you guys in our last video, we're going to do a spoiler discussion. This is it right here. And we're going to do that because we really believe this deserves a lot more credit than what it's getting currently right now.
Yeah, there is a lot of overwhelming amount of hate for this movie. God damn it. Yo, why did you laugh? All right, I'm going to be honest. This is like our fifth time fucking trying to film this, but we're going to keep this going. Okay. I might have fucked up. You guys know what I'm trying to say, all right? God, all right, this is staying. This is staying. Yeah, this is staying. This is what we do. Because I heard it. I wouldn't have laughed right. This is what we do, all right?
Like, fuck, let's do it again.
Fuck, I gotta do it again. Fuck, I do it again. Oh my god. Okay. Anyway, you guys know what I'm trying to say.
It's funny because it's relatable. Yes. We've all been there. Okay? All right. Let's go.
It's just funny. This is like my fucking fourth time trying to say this goddamn word. There is a lot of overwhelming amount of hate for this movie. Bam. And I don't know why. Fucking got it. All right.
There we go. There is though.
It sucks because like you said, this movie deserves a lot more than what it's getting.
I think so.
I think so too. And there are some other people too that feel the same way. But it's just being buried with the fucking hate.
Yeah, it's going to bomb. And it sucks because we're not going to walk through the whole movie. We'll go through like parts here and there. But hopefully you guys have seen this. From what I hear, though, it seems like it's too simple for people. I think that's the thing. Like the simplicity of this. There are some deeper things. We watched it twice. And off the second time, I've noticed that for sure, like, the wolf itself also represents like, the temper of like a dad trying to raise his kid, and how that can get out of hand. You don't want to pass that on to somebody, but they can pick it up too. So that's why when he grows up and he has his own daughter, he doesn't want to do that to her. And so, but you see it come out of him every once in a while. He's already shown, even when he's like tickling her in that scene, he's like he's fucking, it's foreshadowing like a motherfucker.
Yeah. But, oh my God. Yeah.
But still, you see these little things, like she's jumping on that little parking blocker thing.
Yeah, it's like,
and then she fucking...
He's like, get off, get the fuck off.
Some crackheads like, hey, motherfucker! And then,
it's like something about a leash or something.
Yeah. Oh, another dog-related thing?
Yeah, something about like a leash, and then his dad's like, hey, what the fuck? Yeah, but he's like, why didn't you listen to me, goddammit?
Fucking told you.
Yeah.
But then you see it come out, and then after that, they have this cute little thing, which is very... emotional.
Yeah.
Where she puts her palm on his head, and he says, "What am I thinking?" And what'd she say?
I love my little girl or something.
I love my little girl. Yeah, that's what it is. I love my little girl. And he's like, how do you do that?
How do you know that?
And it's such a cute little moment, and then that plays out later. But yeah, just having this kind of like basic little hints of what's going to happen with the wolf part. He's giving hints already.
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to say.
That just happened in the beginning too. Like we're not even getting to the meat yet.
It does represent like a dad's fucking crazy ass temper because of in the beginning of the movie.
Yeah, like with his own dad and shit.
Yeah,
like not treating him like shit, but he's just being super kind of aggressive with him. Yeah, very military. Scares him
and makes him
fear him.
But you know it's coming from a good place. Like he's doing it, but he's doing it for the wrong reasons. You know what I mean? Or it's the right reasons, wrong way of approach. That kind of a thing. So anyway, it's a big metaphor for keeping your shit in check. For the most part. But the way that transitions into like him actually becoming the Wolfman is crazy. And I think what people were expecting was something different than a wolf man.
Yeah.
I've heard this argument now, or this, I don't know if it's an argument. I think it's just like an eye-opener. The difference between a wolf man and a werewolf.
Which I guess...
Is there a difference? Do you think there's a difference?
Yeah, I feel like there's a huge difference.
And if you think about it, there kind of is, right? Like there's Like when you think of a werewolf,
it's a person that turns into
a
a wolf.
Yeah.
And then a wolf man is just a humanoid version of a wolf, but still has like human characteristics, like the fucking or like physical stuff, like the legs and shit.
Once I heard that there's, because I didn't think I'd never even thought about that before, and then once I heard that might be the reason why this is, I was like, that's a good fucking point. That's a really good point. Because is there a difference between a wolfman and a wolf? And there, I think there is.
There's a huge difference.
This isn't called werewolf; it's called wolfman, and it starts with that opening text talking about how someone missing. And that's what it was. Anyway.
Oh, it was a hiker. The hiker went missing.
There we go.
Oh.
There we go. Anyway, it comes from something else before.
Yeah, something else.
Anyway, somebody missing 30 years ago, or 1995. Mm-hmm. And then, there. But it was some kind of Indian legend that they had the face of a wolf. It was like some kind of disease or virus that you got, something like that. But they explained it as having the face of a wolf. And that's all you get in this. So it didn't say anything about like a full wolf,
like
what do they call that? Skinwalkers.
Yeah, like yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It didn't say anything like that. It mentioned like something, resembling a wolf in the face. And
which, I mean, the fact that we kind of needed to explain that kind of just shows like why. Like, I'm surprised people didn't fucking put that together.
Yeah,
they were expecting like a werewolf. Like that's kind of dumb for them to expect.
I think so. I think that I really do think that's why this thing is tanking because they're expecting a crazy werewolf movie, and it's just like there's like they want all that kind of crazy shit or whatever.
But didn't that kind of happen in the old ones?
It's happened in every werewolf movie.
Yeah,
that's why I'm just like it's kind of cool to have this. Like I don't know. This might be our Halloween 3.
Yeah,
like how people love Halloween 3 so goddamn much. We can't understand why. Like that,
or talk to me or something, something stupid like that.
This might be our Halloween 3, dude. Because if you guys really, honestly don't like this movie, it's your opinion, it's your choice or whatever. But can you really just take a second to wonder if it's just because you were expecting a werewolf, a big creature, and not this little fucked up man? Because this is a different take. Like this is an area where you can have this emotional kind of weight to it. If you make this a virus, you can take a different path with this. It's like not by the dad's choice. Instead of getting bitten, he just gets to get scratched. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's no silver bullets or any bullshit like that.
No.
It's just like, a bullet will hurt this motherfucker, but you got to make sure it doesn't get you first.
Yeah, so
oh my god, when these motherfuckers are running, shit,
on all four legs and stuff, it's fucking terrifying. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, again, despite all that stuff, like I knew what I was getting into. Again, second time watching this, and I still love this movie.
Me too.
So, I mean, yeah, you're entitled to your own opinion, but it might be wrong. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. You guys can like what you like. I don't care.
Yeah, you guys can, but it does kind of. Okay, one thing is, I think we need to stop comparing shit to American Werewolf in London.
Yeah.
We just have to like block that movie out of our heads.
This is like, it's like your biggest pet peeve in movies.
We just got to get rid of it just for now and just watch this on its own merit because the transformation is pretty cool. And it's a slow transformation. I like that.
Yeah, it
takes its time. Like it's just little tiny things here and there, but it's a slow burn. But it still gets there quick. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's not like it's like overnight. Like, here I am.
No,
it starts hearing shit. The spider.
Yeah, the spider, dude, which is like, it is kind of creepy. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
And his vision's all fucking weird.
Yeah.
Going back from the dialogue to the and all.
Going back and forth. I kind of like that too. Yeah, I like that. I call it the Wolfman vision.
Wolfman vision.
Because there is like, I don't know what it's actually called. It could be called something else. I'm probably just retarded and not know. I don't know anything about Wolfman because I'm assuming that's like an actual like mythology, not mythology, but like kind of like a urban legend.
Oh yeah.
It's like Wolfman, Mothman.
Oh yeah.
Man Bat, all that shit.
Man Bear Pig. I'm super serial.
Super serial. Man Bear Pig.
Man Bear Pig. Pretty much, this movie's all about Man Bear Pig.
Man Bear Pig.
He kind of looks like Man Bear Pig.
He kind of does. Oh man.
Yeah. But in all reality, like, I was shocked when I I thought everybody's gonna like this shit. We saw this on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
You know, movies come out on Thursdays.
Like day before on Friday, but
and,
yeah,
I guess most people aren't off on Thursdays, so they go
see
catch
on
it Friday.
Yeah.
But damn, dude, like we went ahead of the game, and still we're like, oh.
Everyone's gonna love, yeah, it's supposed to be a fucking movie of the year, all that shit.
We dropped Quickie, and we thought, I was like, it's
it's
people are
gonna
gonna love this.
Yeah.
And then I started seeing reviews, and people are just like, what the fuck is this? What is this? What is it? And it's just like, oh my God, really? Like, nobody likes this? But
which it's so hard to believe because like it's the same guy who did The Invisible Man. And he kind of got like, again, like just like Wolfman and just like The Invisible Man, they're both pretty much like the most like the universal monsters, most like famous monsters of all fucking of horror movie shit like that. And he did him in his own way. I'm surprised that people fucking loved Invisible Man because he kind of did it in a weird different way. Like he made it all technology rather than him like being like doing the potions and stuff and the bandages and like that.
Right.
He did like a whole like mechanical technology, suit and stuff like that. And I feel like in Wolfman, he kind of got that same thing. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be honest, I haven't seen the original Wolfman. I kind of want to check it out and see the similarity between them. But I feel like he got something in his own way, something that we already kind of know, or people have known. If you've seen the original Wolfman, what was it, like the fucking 30s or something? I don't know when it came out.
Yeah, maybe.
But still, I'm surprised that it bombed because he did The Invisible Man. Everyone loved that movie,
and he put his own twist on it.
Yeah, and then the Wolfman, everyone loved the movie.
It's like a modern, like you want a modern take. I think this is a very good modern take.
Yeah,
very good. I don't quite understand what the fucking wasp and ants were in the beginning.
Again, yeah, second time watching, I still don't get it.
It starts with ants killing a wasp, and I don't get it.
You did have your theory, though.
I did.
You said it was kind of not. I don't know. It was like a metaphor or something, where like that's where it came from the ants or some shit, and someone else got bit by the ant.
Oh, that's what. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I did.
I did. I mean, yeah, I did.
Yeah, I came up with that. Yeah, I guess the ants might have had it, bit the wasp, and the wasp stung the guy, or vice versa,
or something. Yeah, like whatever.
Or all the ants got it and got in the house and got them,
or something. As I'm saying, like I
don't know.
Like I because it's kind of weird just to randomly show fucking ants.
I don't understand what that means.
You're all staring at the camera.
All serious?
All serious?
I don't understand. If you guys understand, please tell me.
Please.
I can't figure it out. But yeah, I don't understand that part. But as far as like, to me, like I love simple stories or like not simple. I like small casts, one location.
Yeah.
I love movies like that. You know, like whatever. Evil Dead, fucking
Saw 2, fucking in the house. Or any Saw, yeah.
And yeah, like just a nice secluded story. The Strangers. Halloween. Getting there. But like these kind of movies, they're well regarded in the horoscope of like horoscope.
No.
I just made it.
Trademark that.
Yeah. In the scope of all horror, like those are like great movies, highly acclaimed movies.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them are very simple, and I feel like this is a very simple story. And I feel like nowadays we don't appreciate simple stories like we used to. So
yeah, we're too spoiled.
In the way that this reminded me a lot of Halloween. Not that there's Michael Myers around or some guy, even though when that dude's standing in that fucking tower thing,
yeah,
his friend
like a silhouette,
and he just stand there. I was like, that was like Michael Myers. Like that hell looks like Michael, dude. I was like, oh. They pulled one on us. Yeah, but a lot of like sound and silence and shadows and
moonlight
tension by not knowing where something is, but by just hearing where something might be, or not knowing. Like even when they at the end, when the dad fully is like wild and they're coming into the living room, but you see him coming down the stairs.
You know what I was gonna say? Like, I feel like that's like you know how like every director has like their own way of doing things. I feel like that's a very like Lee Winnell thing to do, is have like a wide open shot and you just see kind of
you see stuff that they don't.
Yeah. But like the way he does it, he did the exact same shot in The Invisible Man, to where where the main girl, I forgot her name already. We just did
Charlotte?
No,
and the other one.
And
a big forehead.
Big Four. I know it's Elizabeth Moss, but I don't know her character's name. Anyway, where she's like living in the house and she's like making breakfast and shit, and she wants to go get the girl, and then you see the fire just start going up. I'm like, yeah, he's fucking with shit, but we can see that same thing in Wolfman, to where they're like going to the living room, and he's like he cuts the power, breaks in, and you come down the stairs and you see him from the side of the screen, but they don't.
Lightly, you can't even hear him.
Yeah,
and,
but I like that shot. That's a very sick ass shot.
Yep. He's very good at. I don't know, writing, directing. I haven't seen anything that I didn't like.
Yeah.
And that's crazy, because there's like, everybody makes a fucked up movie at one point. And I think people want this to be Lee Winnell's fucked up movie, but I don't think it is.
It's not.
I really don't think it is.
And I will defend this movie.
People will rant and rave all fucking day about this guy, which I love. Mm-hmm. But the 1978 is a classic. You can't touch it. There's nothing you can do about it. Like it's the best horror movie of all time. And why? Because it's simple. Michael, we don't know the motive. We don't know anything like this. People are like, where'd the virus come from? Where'd all this come from? It's like, maybe it's better if you don't know. Maybe it's scarier that way.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it's like Halloween. You know, maybe it's a lot like Halloween, to where it's shadows and it's more about what you don't see.
Yeah.
That really freaks you the fuck out. Oh, there's barely anything in here. You see him eat his arm and stuff. That's gnarly. But I like how the first kill.
There's more than that too. You see him fucking transferring and fucking shit coming out his nails and shit. Like it's fucking.
I think the kills though. I think that's where people are getting.
Like, I mean, there's not a lot of them in this movie.
Just that dude that was hanging out that showed him to where the house was and just happened to be in the wreck with him. But you don't even see it. It's an off-screen kill. And you just see his guts, and then he's like,
I get it. I mean, I could see people's complaint on that, but for me personally, I don't really care. Like, the
amount of gore that we did get, I felt was useful. It wasn't Terrifier, to where it's fucking
like a gore fest.
It's just gore just to have gore. Like it's not a splatter movie. It's a fucking horror movie. And when it wants to get gnarly, it's gonna get gnarly, and it does. When
fucking biting his arm and shit, scratching. He's fucking scratching it all hard.
Oh god, when he starts scratching, yeah.
Oh no, you know what's even worse is when like they first discover the cut, and then she puts like the alcohol and it's all bubbling. I'm like,
it looks real.
Oh my god,
you know how your skin gets all pink like that and shit, dude.
Dude, I was like, dude, I fucking know. I know, just putting alcohol, it's just gotta burn like crazy.
Effects are wonderful in this.
Yeah, the practical effects is amazing.
Yep.
I don't even did they use CGI? I don't even think they did. Maybe, probably. For me,
there's probably a little couple things here.
But we have to like watch it like closely.
Not even. You know what I just noticed too?
What?
Hand on the window, motherfucker, breaking that shit.
Oh my god! Is that
not a Michael move?
Yeah.
Is that not a Michael move? Just saying.
Damn, we came up with that on the spot.
Yeah, dude, there's a lot of similarities here. So I'm not saying it's exactly like Halloween. Of course, it's updated. There is more gore. There is more than Halloween, because Halloween doesn't have any of that shit.
Yeah.
But I feel like the mood and atmosphere. I was trying to find different words, but you can't.
That's like the perfect.
The mood and atmosphere of the movie. Thank you, Dave. Is wonderful in this. You feel it, and I felt the same thing in Nosferatu too. Yeah, like you feel the mood, even though I didn't. It was not my favorite. I didn't mind it, but it's not my favorite of the year. But I could definitely see this with the plague and fucking gray and just nasty. Like you feel this eerie fucking grossness about this whole town, and especially with Nosferatu. Like he's all blah 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 blah.
Which, by the way, I swear I didn't even know it was Bill Skarsgård. Like I remember like looking at the cast and be like, oh, he's gonna be in this movie, cool. And we realized, oh, he's gonna be Nosferatu, cool. And then we watched it and I still forgot it was him because he looks so fucking different.
Doesn't look like him at all.
Yeah, but I actually appreciate
goofy ass eyes he has.
I appreciate like the makeup on him. It's fucking crazy. But yeah, I get what you mean with like Nosferatu, like that.
You felt them. Yeah,
like, just that, even like that
movie,
like that feeling with like with Nicholas Hoult and like you know he's fucked, like goddamn, you know, you see he's his bitch
that so well.
Yeah. Yeah, looking all scared, looking at him and stuff. Yeah, Nicholas Holt's another fucking good actor too. But
yeah, But in here, the dude that plays the wolf and the dad, what's his name? That guy. That guy's awesome. Because even when he's like just freaking out, it reminded me of 28 Days Later.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Let me see.
But I love the whole virus take on it. I feel like that was really cool. And even though you can see it coming a mile away, the fucking
his name is Christopher Abbott.
Christopher Abbott,
who played Blake. God
damn it, you did it good.
Yeah, he does. Again, I've never seen. I don't know if I've ever seen him in anything else, but yeah, dude. Like I believe him and the daughter, like they have a fucking connection. I know when we first saw this movie, I said a 10 out of 10 because I was thinking on the hype train. Obviously, seeing it a second time, you do pick up on some things. I still feel the same way about the movie. Like I still love this movie, but I did notice some things the second time, and the one thing I did notice was I just didn't like the mom and the daughter like dynamic. They didn't have that much. I feel like they didn't have chemistry, but the dad and the daughter did. Which obviously even like the acting and also story wise, because like it also goes in with the story of like the mom doesn't feel connected to the daughter and shit, and then the dad and the daughter have more of a connection than they do. So even like story wise and also character wise, like acting wise, I feel like they have better chemistry. There's got to be something behind the scenes that has to do something with that. Because that's fucking weird.
Oh yeah, that's. And for like him to be like, and her just be like,
dude, he looks so, and the effects on him look crazy too. Is the eyes, is like contacts or whatever, is like bluish eyes or whatever.
It was good makeup work, like, and it was all practical. It looked like,
and him changing,
dude, when just seeing the motherfucker, like that's what I love about this. Like they'll be run to the house. And you see the one like right on their ass, like not right on their ass, but you barely see it in the background, but you caught it, and you know it's like right around the corner. That motherfucker stopped running already. It's just the camera guy going now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you're like go. Like
fuck.
Yeah, there's nice tense parts in here. Like I told you guys in the first review, I was like, this don't go in if you're scared of this. I mean, there's some like jumpy parts and stuff like that, and some gross parts, but nothing. It's not like Evil Dead remake scary. You know what I mean? I always put that one up there as like a really scary one to me.
Yeah, because compared to the other ones, it's like not.
Yeah,
the I see what you mean.
2013, but if you like, this is nowhere close to that. Mm-hmm. Like this is just a very good horror movie, and I feel like it's almost like a classically made. Like a 78 like Halloween.
Yeah, like it's like a modern take on a classic, which it is, but like they still kept that same roots of the original. Yeah. But I guess, again, I feel like I'm surprised that didn't do as well over Invisible Man. Because I'm still on that point where like he did the same thing, he just made it different with his own twist on it, which everyone loved. I'm surprised they just still, again, I'm still on that. It's crazy.
I feel like nowadays, this is one thing, and we're part of this. I feel like reviewers... It's not the reviewer's fault, but I feel like people might be listening to reviewers
and getting influenced
and not going to see the movies for themselves. And you have every right to do that because you trust somebody enough to be like, don't waste your money, all this kind of stuff. Even we say that shit.
Yeah.
But I try to put in there that like, you guys should just watch whatever you want anyway. Like, fuck that. Go see the movie first. Because you do get influenced sometimes by stuff, or you're a fan and you don't want to disappoint somebody, and you're just gonna, you're right. I'm not gonna waste my money on that. Bam. But you might like it. That's why we do the pre-rankings here.
Yeah,
like every once in a while we do these pre-ranking things. We did one for Halloween.
We did one for Halloween. We did it for
Jeepers
Creepers. Yeah.
But because in our minds we think that we have this set. No, I like this one the best, and this one's the worst, and this one fucking sucks, and blah, 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 blah. But then you watch them, get a fresh take through the whole thing, and you're like, I was wrong. I was so wrong,
Or just watching them, watching every single one. It's like, oh yeah, like I forgot there's some badass scenes in this one. Like, and I thought I was
appreciate a little more every time, But that comes from actually watching it yourself.
Scream 3.
And this might be a good movie that people are letting slide, and the box office isn't going to look good, and it might fuck up a further, movie in this kind of thing that Lee Winnell's doing with these creatures and stuff.
I know that sucks. That really blows, dude.
Because I heard there was like a James Wan Creature Black Lagoon.
Yeah, like they're making that.
Like James Wan's gonna do that one, and then Oh, we talked about that before. The other dude is going to do Evil Dead. The guy that did Evil Dead Rise is going to do Mummy.
Oh yeah. Which was on our last whatevs. Which, by the way, did really well. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you guys. What else do you want? Oh, take it away.
With what?
The callback.
Oh, well, there is a callback. If you have seen our other video to where we watched every single Lee Whannell movie he's ever directed, which there weren't that many. It was only Insidious 3, Upgrade, The Invisible Man, and now Wolfman. In his movies, we've noticed that he like does some Easter eggs, and one of them we noticed that he likes to, show love to his first thing that he's done was Saw. He mentions James Wan. He does some things that I thought that kind of resembled Saw in a way. And in this one, and Wolfman is no exception, because there was a part in the movie to where the mom and the daughter goes to the barn because the dad is already fucking changed. He's already like fucking out to get them, or is what it seemed like. Little side note on that, I feel like he didn't at first, but I think after like they're both afraid of him, he's like, fuck it, like they're not gonna love me anymore, so let them fucking kill me. I feel like he's realizing what's happening.
It's probably triggering that thing in him.
Yeah. So I feel that's again very emotional in that sense. But fuck, what was I again before that?
The callback.
The callback. Yes, thank you. This guy, thank you so much for that. Yeah, so pretty much the callback is they're in the barn, and then she set up the bear trap, and then he gets caught in that, and then they fucking leave. And then he starts like trying to pry that bear trap open, and then next thing you know, he's like, fuck it. And he starts like gnawing at his fucking like leg. Like, I think like his shin or some shit. Like he's like gnawing at that shit, and then he fucking rips off and he starts crawling away. Kind of like Gordon did in the first Saw movie, which that was the callback I was trying to reference, and I kind of forgot by kind of trailing off. Thank you for reminding me. But yeah,
it looked just like when Gordon
just
cut his leg off
and Saw
and crawled away, and this time he bit it off. Oh,
but yeah, it's fucking, and then he's fucking still trying to run and shit.
Ugh, yeah, gross. But that's what I'm saying. What else do you guys want, man?
Yeah, we have some stuff that we've liked about it, but other than that, like without even getting into that, this is a very cut and dry, simple movie, and but they do it so well. That's what I'm saying. I can see what people complaints have, but at the same time, is like, are you saying that because someone else said it, or is it because you actually saw it yourself and then you came up with that on your own?
Yeah, or like, why is it okay for something so as simple as Halloween to be as regarded as it is, but then Wolfman, as simple as it is, and as like gripping in that it is, like why is it thrown away? I don't get how. I don't understand that one. I don't get that. I can understand if it was an amped up crazy version and you didn't like that because you like simplicity, but if you like simplicity, then why the fuck do you?
Yeah, I get you.
I don't understand that. I don't get it. Because this isn't just simple. Halloween's way more simple than this. And that's a legend. But this is a piece of shit. I don't understand this at all. I don't get this.
That is, yeah, it's crazy. Honestly, like, but at the end of the day, people can like what they like.
And we like Halloween.
And we like
Wolfman. So that's why we're dumbfounded and like, I don't get what you do. I don't know. It's weird. But we're gonna go to something else. You done? You're done with Wolfman? Anything else said?
I mean, yeah, not really. Go for it. I mean, just a few things. Like there was a quote that kind of stuck out to me that the dad said, kind of going what you said about how like it's like a metaphor, like for like becoming, like changing into a Wolfman, like keeping the anger in. The temper, yeah. He said a quote. Blake said a quote to his daughter, which I have the exact quote because it stuck with me. He says, "You're afraid of your kids getting scars, and you're the one that scars them. You end up being the one that scars them." Yeah, I probably fucked it up a little bit, but yeah, that whole quote he said, I'm like, fuck, dude, because like he's fucking sorry. Like, yo, I'm sorry you have to go through that. Like, he wanted to take care of his daughter because God, I'm saying with that one quote alone, it's very sad. That's what we said in our last video. Was like, yeah, this movie, you're not gonna get that scared, but you will feel shit.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
God damn,
there's a lot of like little nods to what's gonna take place.
Yeah,
it's very nice. It's very nicely written. Good job, Lee. Good job.
I mean, aside from that, also like, I like how it ends, or it begins, it ends, kind of the similar, like same. I put same scene, same amount of characters, even though, because in the beginning it's Blake when he's a kid and his dad, and then at the end it's the mom and the daughter and shit, and the same shot. They're both like staring at like the mountains and stuff, which also brings me to another thing that Blake said that kind of calls back to this ending. So where he told them that he wants to take them to his dad's farm or something, because like when you look at the mountains and stuff like that it never gets old, and when you look at it, you know everything's going to be all right. And it ends with them looking at that, and then they kind of smile at the end, knowing that everything's going to be all right. Yeah. So I kind of like how it starts the same way, ends the same way, and then just the callbacks that he said nice. And quotes like that. As I'm saying, it's a very well fucking
wrapped up, nice little bow. There you go.
And then that's not good writing. People don't fucking like that. It's not just some fucking bullshit.
People want to, God! You know what I mean? Like it's fucking crazy shit. Like
it's fucking changing. Yeah,
that's what they wanted.
God, that's crazy. I mean, other than that, that's about it. Like it's very simple, and I like the writing in this movie, and I feel like Leigh Whannell is a fucking good writer and a good director, and this should be more better and less shit on. Like that's it.
I think sometimes I've fucked up myself by doing this, expecting too much.
Yeah.
Expecting something, you create this thing of, oh, it's going to be so this in my head. And then when it comes, it's something totally different. It's still good, but it's something it took a different path than what you thought it was going to be. And then you just automatically hate it. I don't know. There's times I'm like that all the time.
Oh, no, I get it.
That happens all the time to me too. So I'm just saying it's natural. So maybe give it another watch and see if you like it. We're going to move on though.
Yeah. Let's move on, because I'm fucking getting pissed off now, dude. I'm getting fucking pissed off. So let's change the subject to something more uplifting.
We don't change the subject to, obviously, we are a couple of Scream fans. It was our first franchise that we ever did on this channel. I keep saying did. First franchise we ever discussed.
Yes,
on this channel.
Discussed.
And, our new discussion next month is going to be A Nightmare on Elm Street. We're kicking it off, bro.
Hell yeah.
And okay, so Scream 7. All right, this is
this is the first thing that I wanna talk about. Is let me just go ahead and just do a little flippy on this. So I'm assuming all of you guys know who this man is.
My dad.
If you don't know, this is Mark Kincaid, which he was in Scream 3, which I kind of said that earlier, where it's kind of crazy how everyone shits on that movie, but we kind of, I know what, it's not that bad.
Oh yeah.
Give it a shot. Fucking yeah, and which kind of goes into what we said, like just watch everything on your own and try to keep like a clear, simple mind about it.
Yeah.
And not be fucking biased, or not biased, but like influenced by what people are saying. This Scream 3 is like, for me, I get it. It's not the best one, but it's better than some other ones in that franchise. Anyway, without going too much about Scream 3, Patrick Dempsey, we were saying how we had a little theory, kind of going back like fucking months ago. I don't know if you've been around long enough for that, but we had a theory that Mark Kincaid from Scream 3 was going to be in Scream 7 as Sydney's husband, because in Scream 3, he was kind of like fucking obsessed with her and shit.
Yeah, and they mentioned a Mark in
Scream 5.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Which anyway, so basically what we're trying to get at is how he's not going to be in this movie. So
basically, we're saying
basically like every single thing about that whole thing, everyone thought that as well. Turns out that's not going to happen. Instead, we got.
It's never going to happen.
Who the fuck? Oh my! I don't even know this guy's name. So it's not even Mark Kincaid. It's fucking Mark Wahlberg. Why did I say Mark Wahlberg?
It's that guy. That guy right there.
This fucking guy.
Mm-hmm.
This guy on the right is gonna be the Mark. God damn! Why are there so many ads? What's his?
Joel McHale.
Joel McHale. Yeah.
He's playing Sydney's husband, Mark Evans, in Scream 7.
Not Detective Mark Kincaid.
So they had to do a clever little change. Maybe he got that Thanksgiving money and he was like, you know what? You want me to be a killer again in Scream? Oh, shit. Well, that's our theory, that Mark was going to be a killer.
Like
now I don't know.
Yeah, now that they fucking did this cast change, now we don't know because I pretty much fucked any of our theories that we originally had, which honestly, not to be biased, but I think it was pretty cool. Like our theory is him being a fucking Ghostface killer and shit.
He still is.
But yeah, what if they're pulling like a Andrew Garfield and he's like, I'm not in this movie, and then he actually is in this movie? I feel like a lot because there's a lot of other characters that were also signed into this movie. Obviously we had Mason Gooding Jr., which is Chad, and then what's Mindy's name? Jasmine. Fuck. I know her name is Jasmine and she plays Mindy, but she's also just got recently signed on too. And is Gail going to be in this as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, she signed on a long time ago.
Yeah, obviously she's going to be in this fucking movie. I mean, other than that, like it's because yeah, I don't know. Okay. I don't know. There's so much that we wanted to happen about Scream 7, but now it's all fucked now. Because now we obviously lost like the big characters.
There's too much that happened. Okay, there we go. I'm right there. Melissa Barrera that got like canned with her crazy eyes. That's me. That's me. That's me in the shower.
It says probably not returning because they fucked themselves. And then that's the thing too. Like obviously we all know what happened to Melissa Barrera, why she got fired and stuff like that. So now like they shot themselves in the foot, and the way they ended Scream 6 was like, I mean, I guess it's a fine way to end it. I don't know.
Scream 6's ending was stupid as shit.
Why?
Because we did the damn fucking family killer thing again. There's 3 killers. The Quinn thing was unbelievable.
Yes.
We talked about this all in our Scream 6. I think it was one of our longest fucking franchises.
Yeah, of that stuff.
Our longest discussions. I think we talked, but yeah, Scream 6. When we got out of Scream 6, we were so hyped. We thought it was the best thing we ever seen. And then we went and saw it again, and we noticed all kinds of shit wrong with it. And one of the things
that was the movie that we saw the first time. We're like, oh, that's so badass, dude. And we fucking saw it like 3 more times, and every single time we saw it, we're like,
that doesn't make sense.
That doesn't. That's my biggest thing too. Is like the Quinn.
You're taking so much in the first watch.
Yeah,
that's really hard for you to like, get everything. So like when you watch it the second time, you're like, oh, that wait, whoa. Quinn
is
they did all that makeup at first, and we're supposed to buy it just because the detective's like, ha, ha, ha. It's so stupid. Like I was expecting some big shit.
What if Dewey's returning, bro?
Fuck yeah.
That's something that they need. I mean, okay, that's and then it actually kind of goes in what we were just talking about when we were shitting on the whole Quinn thing. To whereas like if they're able to like fake Quinn getting killed and putting prosthetics like that, why can't the same thing happen with Dewey? What if that's what they're going towards, and then they're bringing him back because you're only gonna have the twins. You're gonna have Nev Campbell. You're gonna have Courtney Cox, and you're gonna have that new fucking Mark guy. It's like okay, and then you also have her kids and shit. I don't know. I feel like
what if Patrick Dempsey was too much because they already got Matthew Lillard?
Ooh. I mean, if Sue comes back, I'm being everyone.
Nev Campbell cost a pretty penny.
Oh, for sure, yes.
After that bullshit she went through. So she's like, you gonna pay me now? And they're like, yeah.
Yeah, okay, for sure.
And Courtney? Yeah, fuck. God, yeah, okay. And then, yeah. So I think, like, okay, can we get Patrick for this? Because I don't know. Because who's gonna, if it's a fucking teenager, if it's some dumb fucking kid from a high school or some shit, like, go fuck yourselves. I'm gonna be super pissed.
What if?
Super pissed.
I was gonna say like, what if like
what if?
Because over the past couple of days, I have been seeing like some like Scream 7 like set leaks and stuff like that. I'm sure you guys have as well. Or if you're trying to avoid it, then good for you. But that's all I'm fucking saying. I'm not even trying to look it up. I'm just seeing leaks about this movie, and they're showing that they're filming at a tavern and all that shit like that. That's all I'm gonna say. There's more. I don't know. I don't want to fucking say too much without people if they want to hear it or not. But if you want to, you can look it up. It's not that hard to find. But they're saying a lot of stuff, and I don't know. Like if they do something stupid where it's a fucking teenager, because what I was trying to get at was like how I feel like every new of this trilogy was kind of copying the OG, because that's why Scream 5 was called Scream, like the first one, and Scream 6 is kind of following college with like Scream 2. What if in Scream 3 is like another family thing, like another secret fucking hidden family that we never know or something, you know?
Yeah.
What if Roman's still alive? What if Roman is still alive?
What if Randy's still alive?
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't even know.
Randy's smart.
He's the smart one. The only smart one.
He knows this in and out. He's like, he'll do it in his Randy voice and be, I don't know if I can do it.
Like a Jamie Kennedy.
I gotta go in hiding. I gotta do this. If I don't go in hiding, then the geek doesn't get the girl. You know, something like that. But if he would be smart enough to do that shit. Yeah. You know, or what if because what if? Because I always wondered. See, it doesn't make sense because you have Scream 2. But Stu and Billy knew a lot about horror movies. Yeah. And so did Randy. Randy knew probably the most. Out of anybody. I think Stu was like, we watched a couple movies, took some notes. It was fun. Like that whole dumb shit. And then Billy's just psycho and watches The Exorcist and jacks off. Yeah. He's that kind of guy. And Randy's just like a lover of horror. But I think like he's like more of an actual like technical like film nerd, and I think and then Billy and Stu are just like kind of like us, like we just watch it because we fucking. Yeah, I think he likes film, like he likes film in general. Yeah, he's like a film nerd, but like I think Billy and Stu are just horror like freaks, especially Billy. He's like more of a horror freak. Which, by the way, I doubt he's coming back too. Like there's this website that's kind of like speculating. Like this one is kind of interesting to see. Kirby coming back, and it says can go either way. Would you want her to come back? And then if so, I heard where do you think she could fit in? I heard they were working on like a spin-off thing with her. What the fuck? Yeah, I heard something like that. I think 3C was talking about it. I don't know if it's going to happen. Probably not. If she comes back, I don't really give a shit. I don't think there's anywhere to put her. Yeah, I mean, it's already a stretch enough. That's what I'm saying with Scream 6. Like, she's just this hard ass FBI fucking 4 foot nothing bitch. How about Danny? Not returning. Danny. I doubt. So we can say fuck him. Obviously, he's coming back. I fucking wish he would come back. I'm surprised they didn't even. Somebody's got to come back. Someone's gonna come back. It's either got to be Dewey or Randy, or fucking Mark. Or what if it's Randy leading up to Stu? Both. Like you see Randy and then you're like, what? Or what would be good is, okay, my thing was, if you're gonna bring Stu back, bring him back as one of the gang. He's not a killer anymore. He's been in prison for whatever. He gets released. Mm-hmm. Like it's been 20-something years. He gets released on good behavior because he maybe only killed like one person. He wasn't like a serial killer. He just did it because he was under peer pressure. The peer pressure of Billy, you know? Yeah. And that could be his whole thing, is like that could be his alibi or his defense. Yeah, his defense. That's his defense. Okay. So he serves his time, he gets out, and then he gets a fucking call. You know what I mean? But you don't know about his call yet. All you know is that Sydney's getting a call. You know, and talks about like maybe getting her kids or something like that, blah, 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 blah. And then, yeah, maybe the quote is like, have you checked on the children? You know what I mean? Like from, what was that one? Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, yeah. It's a classic fucking horror line. If he uses a classic horror line like that and then fucking you know, all the shit breaks loose, she ends up running into Stu somehow because maybe Stu's like, he has to go to where Sydney is. And he's like, it's going to look really bad, man, if I go there and all that kind of stuff. But he's got to, or else his kid dies or something like that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Something crazy. And then Sydney can't trust Stu, but she has to trust Stu. and all this, and then you start building a rapport with Stu, and then maybe, I don't know, maybe later on, Randy pops in somewhere, to where I wasn't the only one, or Randy pops up as something. I don't know.
No, but that's the thing though too. Like
there's something
that
there.
sounds like a cooler.
I'm sorry that I don't have it all fully planned out.
But that sounds so much better than what they're probably gonna fucking. I mean, unless they fucking do something different, besides because I swear, yeah, just like you said, I swear, if it's just a fucking another dumb teenager, dude, I would be. This better be like, yeah, it better be fucking. I don't know, something has to be different because I just don't want it to be something fucking stupid.
We have Kevin Williamson directing.
Yes, and I didn't.
That's got to have
something.
That's got to be good enough, dude. We have to, Sicko was good.
Yeah, Sicko was, that was actually a surprise.
Very Scream.
I don't know if you guys have seen that, but it's pretty much Scream, but with COVID. That's it. But it was good, though. I like that one.
That was pretty good.
Good twist to it. I mean...
So I have faith in Kevin. I like that name.
Sick-ass name.
But there's too much of this bullshit with fucking teenagers and family members and all this kind of fuck that shit. No more of that shit. Something from the fucking way back here past is coming back, It could be Patrick Dempsey still. Don't leave it out. It still could be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They might be trying to pull one on you with this Mark shit. Be like, it's this kind of Mark.
It's a different Mark, but
so you forget about that Mark until he shows up at the fucking end.
And then and he could be the reveal or something.
Yeah.
I would fucking like that way better. Which I'm actually kind of curious now. Opening kill. Who would you want?
Sydney's dad.
Do you think this would be like the last one?
Huh?
Do you think this will be like the final Scream, or they're gonna make another one after this?
Oh, they're gonna milk this.
They're gonna try to milk this.
We'll get Scream 10.
We'll get like Scream 10 or something like that.
We'll get Scream 10. I feel
like, as much as I love this franchise, there's only like so much you can do until like it's become like
until Sydney dies.
That's the thing, and when is that ever gonna fucking happen? You know what I mean?
And even if Sydney dies, they'll reboot it. Or they were trying to go with this different. It did work for a little bit
with Sam and Tara.
Mm-hmm. So it's not like it's impossible.
But then
I just feel like there's going to be a time where it has to end, and then we're going to have to pick up like you're going to need a 5-year gap or something like that.
Yeah.
To kind of like we're doing with Halloween right now.
Yeah.
We talk about it all the time, dude. Do you guys miss the Halloween days? Like I miss the 2018 to 2022.
For Halloween Ends.
Was that 2022?
Yeah, 2022. Yeah, which is crazy. It's like already fucking almost 3 years ago.
Yeah, and it's just kind of crazy. It's like I remember the hype for that.
Just building up, watching 2018, waiting for kills, but then the pandemic happened. You're like, fuck.
Oh, I'm always gonna remember 2018 and like that whole Halloween trilogy right there, just being in COVID like weird ass times, and just being so excited to finally see it and stuff. But like just wanting it so bad. It was so having something to look forward to. Scream is that for us too, and so it's nice that we have these, but it's just so hard because it's not a continuing. Halloween 2018 kills and ends were a clear picture, except they fucked up ends.
Yeah,
he changed the shit out of that, but it was a clear picture. So I don't know what the fuck happened with Scream. I don't know if they had a 5, 6, and 7 because 6 seems like it was really missing Sydney, and that's why it was so fucking weird.
Yeah,
and out there, I think Sydney was a huge part of it. In some way, but since
they didn't get her and stuff,
I feel like it really fucked the.
Yeah, that's actually a good way of like a good analogy where Halloween had like a very clear picture of what was going to happen. We knew where it's leading, and then for Scream, it's like, okay, now where's this going to go? And there's like so many different things.
So I'm looking forward to it, but it's not like I can't wait to see because we're gonna see fucking all these people again and where they are and we know all the behind the scenes stuff, and that's kind of where I'm getting at. I'm kind of sick of hearing about celeb shit. Like, I wish we can go back to the days where we didn't hear anything about anybody and they just got to be actors because that was the best.
Yeah.
Because now, goddamn, somebody just says one fucking word wrong and pronounces something wrong.
Or if you just...
Or just believes in something.
Yeah, if you just have a different opinion.
Which you're totally allowed to do in this country and you get fired for it. For some reason, it isn't discrimination. I don't know why, but okay.
They're doing casting calls. That's kind of cool. You want to go? You want to be in a movie? They're doing casting calls.
James and John. See our name
Rock. You'll see us in Scream 7. I mean, other than that, like this is still like it's still way too early to talk about this. It's coming out February 27th, 2026. So almost in a year from now, we should be hearing or this movie's gonna be released. But
yeah,
I mean, I don't know. I really hope it's not some dumb shit. That's all I'm hoping for. I mean, I do have some things I want. I do want to see Stu come back or Dewey come back mostly, or Randy come back.
Stu can't be a killer though. That's what I'm saying.
That's the thing.
I think that's how you win him back, and that's how you can actually have him for a few more movies.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody loves Matthew Lillard. Maybe they lose Sidney, but they gain Matthew Lillard, and he has this new outlook on life, and he's trying to help survivors and stuff like this because he knows it's going to keep going.
Yeah.
As long as there's horror movies, it's going to keep going. You know what I mean? Or something like that, you know? So we got to go, you know? Or whatever. He'll do it in his own Stu way, but I feel like get over the fact that Stu's going to be a killer coming back. That's done. They're not going to, especially Kevin. Kevin Williamson's not going to do that. It's too obvious. He's not going to do that. He might bring him back,
but just
in a clever way.
Yeah, just not as a killer. Which I think will be the a cool approach. I think that would be kind of interesting.
It's kind of like our Cotton deal. Like we feel like they killed Cotton way too fucking early, man. And that's
but just him just being like like at the end of Scream 2, you kind of him just being like, you know,
he was right there. He was a part of the crew finally.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He wasn't trying to be, but
he just happened.
I could see Cotton reoccurring in Scream movies later
Scream
on.
3 or Scream 4, you know?
Scream 4. Maybe he dies maybe he's the opening kill somewhere after you get more attached to him, because for him to die in Scream 3, all we know this guy is as an asshole, except for even at the end he was still an asshole in Scream 2. It was like, I bet that Diane Sawyer is looking pretty good, huh?
Consider it done.
Yeah. She does it. But like, yeah, I feel like Cotton could have been they fucked up a lot on having not enough characters to carry on another movie. Like, so I feel like this one, like I feel in like Scream 3, it should have been Neil. Neil needs to be the opening kill in this. He's old enough anyway.
Where he's like not much time left.
And that might be even sadder. Maybe he's in a retirement home, all fucking fucked up, and still, you know what I mean? Just get that final fuck you to Sid. It's something like that.
It'll raise the stakes.
That's what I'm saying. Be brutal. Do something different. Like Scream 6 was brutal, but it was brutal just to be brutal. There was no reason. It's not as brutal as Terrifier or anything, but like, just the way they carved and did all this kind of crazy. It was like, let's just make it grosser. There's no reason why this guy does this. You know, they're just mad because their brother died. Okay. Anyway. Now, your brother was a killer. You know that, right? Anyway. Okay. But on a lighter note, we had the announcement a while ago about Scary Movie. A new Scary Movie is coming out. With the Wayans brothers.
Yes. So
we don't know if they're acting in it, but we know they have the rights.
We got this picture posted on social media, and it was like the reveal, like they're making Scary Movie 6, and the whole fucking world was like,
hell yeah.
Yes. Because the last one wasn't that great. We watched it recently, the Scary Movie 5. And we were like, what the fuck are we watching? The only funny thing that's still stuck in my head to this day is when they're just driving the toy car. And it's like an aerial view of the toy car going, and they're talking and stuff.
They're talking. What are we going to do? I don't know. Maybe we got to find out what.
It's like, yeah, this driving.
Funny.
That was the
like
only
obviously
thing.
A model.
Yeah, but other than that, like that movie was stupid. I feel like they just ran out of ideas.
It's so dumb.
Yeah, but hopefully.
It was so dumb that I forgot about it. And I was like, you know what? I've never seen Scary Movie 5. And I was like, let's do it. And we watched it. And I was like, oh, I see why. But Scary Movie 6 is a new installment in the Scary Movie film franchise that's currently in development. The Wayans brothers, Marlon, Sean, and Keenan are reuniting to write and produce the movie. Didn't say anything about them acting, but come on, man.
I really hope
please bring back Shorty and Ray, dude.
Come
on. Because they can do the whole, like we were talking about. They can do the whole.
They can reboot this thing, and it's called just Scary Movie.
Just Scary Movie. It doesn't have to be Scary Movie 6. Do the Scream thing, do the Halloween thing, and just make it Scary Movie.
Ooh. Regina Hall, who played Brenda Meeks in the franchise, has expressed interest in reprising her role. Bring back Brenda
of course
too.
She has. Of course she has. I know they're trying to get Anna Faris.
For sure, yeah.
And what did he?
Oh no, we're here. It says right here. It says Marlon and Sean will reprise their roles as Shorty and Ray.
They will?
They will.
Oh my god.
Says it right here. Holy shit. All right, so looks like we're getting Shorty and Ray back. Let's see.
I know Doofy is going to be back, right?
Is he? Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, he is. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I know he's like been popping up in like conventions and stuff, you know.
I think Doofy's supposed to be in it too.
But yeah, let's hear it. See, look at Marlon and Sean will reprise their roles as Shorty and Ray,
Yeah.
respectively.
Oh, that's some good fucking news.
Well, yeah, here we go. So now
We did a drinking game, a scary movie. It was fun.
yeah, and it was actually dude. Oh my god,
dude, we were laughing our asses off.
that movie was so fucking funny.
We need fucking what's his fucking name?
Oh, the
Come on.
boyfriend.
God damn it!
Oh, what's his name?
Son of a bitch!
Oh, what's his fucking
Greg?
name? Greg? I think it is Greg. Fuck, what is his name? Hold on, let's see. Shit. God
I
damn
think
it.
it's Greg. I think it is Greg.
Let's see, hold on. Yeah. Let's see, cast. Yeah, Greg, yeah.
Yeah.
This fucking guy. This guy is so
That
funny.
guy. I need him back.
Lachlan Monroe.
Okay. All right. Well, that's weird.
That's a weird fucking name. Look at his face.
He looks like a Kyle to me, but
But yeah, dude. Yeah, I hope they bring him back. That'd be so fucking funny.
Oh,
That's kind of crazy that they're gonna bring back Shorty and Ray, and then I mean, so far it says Brenda hasn't been confirmed yet, but I'm pretty sure she's coming back. They just got to just reboot it. I think they should just reboot it and just have everyone come back.
But we're also getting this, and we're getting Naked Gun.
The new Naked Gun as well.
Liam Neeson's gonna be playing Lieutenant. Was it Drakeman? Drebin. Yeah. Oh god, that's gonna be great. He's taking Leslie Nielsen's
August
place.
1st. That's crazy.
So we're getting all kinds of good stuff again. I hope. There's been a long time since we've seen a spoof because it went off the rails. I know you have love for like superhero movies.
I was just
like
gonna say that.
I know.
I'm like, that's like, but like, I'm pretty sure. Like it knows. I barely typed it in. It fucking knows. But this is like I think one of my first spoofs I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I was like 8 when this came out. I watched it. Mostly because it had Drake Bell in it. He's a familiar face, and I was like, oh shit. And then Kevin Hart was funny as fuck in that movie. This whole movie is look at the fucking Rotten Tomatoes score, 16%.
But you like it.
I like it. I have
That's all that
I have
matters.
deep nostalgia for it, and yeah, I think it's funny as fuck. And this is the first
This
time
isn't too. I've seen some of this. I might have seen the whole thing. I just don't remember it too much.
it's so fucking
But
funny.
I know that the worst was like that gladiator shit.
Oh, are you talking
When
are
they
you
tried to do
talking
like
about,
300. Remember
talking-
the Spartans?
these ones? Epic movie.
Epic movie.
Epic movie, date movie, or some shit like that.
Yeah, all that kind of shit was gay.
Yeah, this is when I started falling off.
But like, there's some classics. Like, Not Another Teen Movie is super funny. You ever seen that one?
I don't think so.
That's Chris Evans, like one of his first roles, I think.
Oh, I think I saw some quotes from that one.
It's so funny. Of course, Scary Movie. I love old ones like Spaceballs and shit like that.
That was funny as fuck. Like the opening scene where the ship is going for forever. It just keeps going. Oh my god. But yeah, I know. So it has been a minute since we've seen some like pretty decent spoofs movies. So hopefully it was Scary Movie 6. Or just call it Scary Movie.
Scary Movie.
I hope they go that route.
And Naked Gun.
Naked Gun.
He's freshly on board with Naked Gun, so
I've only seen the first 2 now. Is there a third one?
there's the third one.
I've seen that one.
Naked Gun 33 and a third.
But I like this. I do out of the first 2 I've seen so far. I do like Naked Gun 2. The part where they're on the roof and they're just shooting so close to each other.
I love in the first one where he's doing cartwheels. You can tell
You can
it's
tell
not
it's
him.
not him. That is.
But he jumps up like, huh.
That like that old school. I guess in a way, no. I mean, it kind of has like that similar type of like like I think of like Austin Powers too, like Goldmember. I like that's one I've seen the one most, where like the legs and shit, or just him like acting. I don't know. It's like very similar, but it's not spoof, but it's kind of a spoof. Like Mike Myers is playing like a typical agent, or some shit.
Oh yeah,
yeah. But it's I mean,
but that's like pretty much spoofing like James Bondish movies.
Yeah, there we go. That's exactly what I was going for. Which, by the way, too.
But yeah, dude, that one joke where he's like, he's like white male, mustache, 6'5", as long as a big mustache.
Yeah.
Dumb shit like that is so fucking funny.
And I really do believe that like Liam Neeson can definitely,
for sure.
I feel like because I'm pretty sure you guys know too, like and Ted. And was it like Ted 2 or something where he works at the supermarket and then like he comes up with like the box of cereal like tricks. He's like that whole thing is like this isn't exclusively for children. He's like I don't think so or something like that. He's like that weird like super serious like interaction. I definitely feel like he could definitely pull off like being serious and the funny moments.
They call that deadpan, to where they're just like just flat, but it's hilarious.
I'll see if I can find it real quick. That scene is like it's like come on, let me just try to.
That's kind of crazy. Leslie Nielsen and Liam Neeson.
That is actually kind of crazy. What the fuck? Trippy?
There we go.
That's why I kind of want to see it real quick. This is a fucking funny ass scene. Yeah, this is so funny.
There we go. Thanks a lot. Come again. Hey. Hello.
I'd like to ask a few questions about this breakfast cereal.
Yeah. Box of tricks.
That's right. I've been led to understand that tricks are exclusively for children. Is that correct?
Well, I mean, they say tricks are for kids in the commercials.
And is that enforced by law?
Not to my knowledge, no.
So if I purchase these tricks, there'll be no trouble?
No, you should be fine.
You do understand that I myself am not a child.
I was able to sniff that out, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to bring these back to my apartment.
Yeah, you'll be okay.
And I won't be followed.
No, that's not in our budget here.
Hey, I won't forget what you've done for me here.
I would prefer that you do. Jesus Christ.
All right. Anyway, so like that's like I could definitely see Liam Neeson like doing like that exact same shit, but as like an actual cop and shit. Like he's being so serious and dumb shit like that. Yeah, I'm actually pretty excited for that because actually, I've knew about Naked Gun. I just never seen them.
Yeah.
But like and then Leslie Nielsen has like done other spoofs that I definitely do want to check out. I want to check them out.
Dude, there's one called I think Wrongfully Accused, which is like The Fugitive.
I think we had that on DVD. I just never watched it.
Yeah, it's making fun of The Fugitive and those kind of movies. And then there's Dracula Dead and Loving It, which is making fun of like Bram Stoker's Dracula. It's pretty funny. He's always been Airplane's original, dude.
Oh, I've seen that all the time on like Netflix and stuff, scrolling.
So surely you can't be serious. He's like, yes, I am serious. Don't call me Shirley.
Damn. I mean, so I definitely want to check out those movies by him.
There's a lot of good ones, and like Mel Brooks ones, like Spaceballs, Young Frankenstein's super funny, dude. That's a really good one. Maybe we should do a spoof thing.
A spoof,
yeah, just good ones though. I don't want to watch fucking retard movie
like disaster movie or epic movie. Those ones. That's when I watched those too, and I was like, I did not think they were funny at all.
What are your picks?
Yeah, what are your guys' favorite spoofs? Because for me, it's got to be superhero movie. That's like when I watched the most as a kid, and I still find it funny as fuck. But
I'd probably say scary movie.
Scary movie too. But yeah, I think those ones, and then Scary
movie is so funny.
It's also too, on the topic of Scary Movie 6. What do you think they're gonna try to do, like to make spoofs of, and what would you like to see?
I was hearing talks of like an old Michael Myers to where they show him, and it looks like he has like less hair and stuff like that. Like,
I think I heard about something like that too.
Like that. I feel
I
something
have like big names like Art the Clown probably.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Art's definitely gonna be in there. There's gonna be a weird version.
Like
of
Terrifier, Halloween.
What else is big? There's gonna be maybe some Smile stuff.
Smile.
Maybe some Smile stuff.
Damn, I'm trying to think what else. Obviously, Ghostface.
I would say Five Nights at Freddy's, but I don't know if that's. Oh, Megan's definitely.
Oh, dude, Megan. Yeah, You know what? That would be kind of like funny. Like, to do with other people. Like when we get there, they do like a little pool. Like, all right, like we're gonna see how many people vote for this many people or some shit. That'd be fun to fucking.
Like who's gonna be in it?
Yeah.
Who do you guys?
Yeah. Who do you guys think? Yeah.
Yeah. What are some of the new horror movies that you think could fit into a scary movie? The new scary movie, because there's been a lot. They could do Talk to Me. I don't know if anybody's. Oh, they'll probably do. They might do a X or Maxine kind of maybe something in there. Those are pretty big for horror movies.
I'm trying to think. I mean, don't they also? No. I think for scary movie they just do horror, right?
Just do horror.
Yeah.
But I really do think that since they're going to be coming back and all that kind of stuff, I really do think they're going to focus mainly on Scream and maybe like Halloween.
Yeah.
And like maybe It.
Oh yeah,
It was a big one.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna go with Terrifier for sure. Maybe they'll have a Terrifier It kind of like bullshit thing.
Let me see. I could have sworn like that was like people are still in the same thing. Yeah, see a little It right here. You can't even see it.
Yeah.
Like this one right here. That'd be kind of cool to see. Little mock-ups, these little mock things.
Yeah, I would say that.
Billy Saw. Billy the Puppet again.
They've done it, you know. I just feel like they're gonna do a lot of newer stuff. I doubt they would go artsy with like long legs and shit like that.
No, for sure.
I feel like they would just be like mainstream kind of stuff that was big. And the only things I could think of are pretty much those. And if it's gonna be like a legacy thing, they're gonna milk it with the Scream stuff and everything.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
So,
which I hope also they get like the no. Well, if Ray's coming back, then I was like the boyfriend of Sydney as well.
Oh, but if Scary Movie 2 exists, we forgot everything in Scary Movie 1 to have Scary Movie 2.
Oh.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
They just throw them in another fucking thing. It's
different role.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I doubt it's gonna happen.
Or, I mean, Ray was still Ray, and Shorty was still Shorty, and Cindy was still Cindy. They just had a couple of new characters around them, and Brenda was there too.
Because like
Tim Curry was in there. He was all perverted.
Oh yeah. I like Scary Movie 2 as well. I think that's like it's just as funny, but it still doesn't. Yeah.
That guy.
This guy, dude. Holy shit! This is like why
so fucking gross.
Take my strong hand.
He's all carrying her bags. Puts toothbrush in his mouth.
Yeah, I like the mashed potatoes. I'll touch it. Yeah, this was great too. This is probably like obviously
that guy's jizz all over his face.
Yeah,
with the Hollow Man glasses.
God
He's
damn.
like, what? What's going on? All over his mouth.
There he is.
Yep.
There's Tim Curry. Isn't he still alive, right? Or did he pass away?
Yeah, he was like all fucked up last time I saw him.
I could have sworn like I was like a Mandela effect. I could have sworn he passed, but I think he's still alive. I think he is still alive.
Type it in. Pull it up.
Pull it up. Let's see, Tim Curry. He's still alive. Son of a bitch. Oh, look at this guy. But
he's fucking.
It
was like under the radar. That I just saw him one day in a fucking wheelchair, and I was like, "What happened?"
That is kind of crazy.
I didn't hear anything about it.
No, for real, I didn't either.
Michael J. Fox. Michael J. Fox. You knew he was fucked up. Bruce Willis. You know he's losing his mind.
I was gonna say Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah, when he died.
Well, the cancer. Yeah, but he didn't know.
The cancer, yeah.
He didn't know until he died.
This guy's still kicking, and I didn't know he was fucking paralyzed or what the fuck happened to him.
God damn. But yeah, he's in good shit though. He's a legend.
He is.
Yeah, look at all these characters he's done. Can't even see it, but yeah.
I'm not a big fan of that drag queen one.
No, what's that one called again? Like the
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Dude, so many people fucking love that. Yeah.
That one where he played the devil.
Mm-hmm.
I watched that the first time I ever took acid.
Did you really?
That was crazy. Yeah, that's called Legend. That's a movie. Tom Cruise fights that motherfucker.
Wait, what? Let me see.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
Yeah, imagine just seeing that.
You're like,
you're like, what the fuck, dude? God damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, Legend. It's a crazy movie.
85. God
I couldn't even tell you
damn.
what happens because things were just coming at me. But yeah.
Tom Cruise is Jack, a forest child, blah, 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 blah. Oh, Ridley Scott. That's cool. Goddamn. How long did it take him? 5.5 hours to put that shit on? God damn.
Yeah, look at that though.
That looks very Well, I feel like he's just his head and shit in his chest, but
having to carry that. Oh god.
Wearing that shit. God damn.
Yeah, act like it doesn't bother you. Just go up there. Anyway. Alrighty. Well, what do you think? Good to go?
Yeah.
Think so?
Yeah. We're see, about an hour 14. Goddamn. Well, this majority of this was talking about Wolfman, which again, if you made it this far, go see Wolfman, please.
Yeah, and
just to call back to that,
and just remember, like just do it with fresh eyes. I don't know. From now on, I'm not going to tell you how to live your life or nothing like that. But yeah, I'm like kind of like even divided on whether I even want to look at YouTube in general because people I like their thumbnails and stuff like that, or I might just unsubscribe to people so I don't see their stuff.
I mean, it's what it comes to. If that comes to it,
I'm serious because sometimes that kind of thumbnail.
Yeah, it was like
can just say it enough that this wasn't good, and it's kind of hard to make thumbnails. I'm not gonna lie, so I don't really blame them that much. You know,
it is, yeah.
Because I try to, whatever. I don't like doing them, but there's a little hints in the picture that could really maybe just trigger your opinion on stuff. So it's crazy. It's kind of hard because in this day and age, it used to be you just go to a movie and it was good, and you just talk to your friends about it. And then now we're kind of like doing this thing to where we're trying to like talk to communities about it, and we could all jump on. And
there's like so many different opinions, and
there's a lot going on. Yeah. But like once somebody's trusted, then everything goes out the window, and we're just gonna follow this guy, and that's dangerous no matter what you do. So just try to see for yourselves. I think I'm gonna do that from now on. I'm gonna try just to block everybody out.
Well, I mean, and then
for the time being,
and that's kind of what we do ourselves. Like on this channel, we that's what we do our Rock Hard Quickies, because we try to tell you just straight out the gate. And again, we're not even like I don't want to claim to be a movie critic. I'm a very simple guy. I like what I like. I say it so many times. I like simple stuff, slashers and stuff like that. That's why I like Wolfman, because it's very simple. But I'll be honest, like, is this worth the movie? Is it worth the money to go see this movie? And I say yes. But but you don't have to listen to me though. That's the thing too.
Yeah, you do not have.
You don't have to listen to us.
We've tried to make that so clear in the beginning. Is like we just don't want to be taken serious. We do this already, so we might as well put a camera on it and maybe talk to you guys eventually sometime, and just have a good conversation about this kind of stuff because it's fun. I'm never gonna act like I'm the biggest fucking fan of anything. Like it's just I love it all. And I watch movies like every fucking week, so you can't tell me I'm not like. But I'm not gonna act like I'm a critic. Per se.
Yeah, no, I don't want to. I can't.
I never went to film school. I've never made a fucking movie. We might make skits here and there and stuff like that, but we're just having fun. This is all fun. Mm-hmm. This is all supposed to be fun and just like honest opinions and just having a good time with this stuff because, goddamn, I can't believe how crazy shit gets. I can't. It's weird, and people don't even get to make up their own fucking minds. Well, I'm glad you said something because now I'm not going to waste my money on that.
Also, and
you might like it,
and also too, it's like because of like people be getting influenced from like actual like content creators that talk about the movie, and then you wind up don't go see it. You're not only hurting like you're hurting everyone. Like there's like the actors who acted that movie, which they did fine. There's also like, like the people who worked on it, the people who did the makeup, effects, sets, all that shit. Like all that's going to go to waste because you take someone else's opinion without seeing it yourself, and you fuck this movie out of money that they could probably use, which I really hope this movie breaks even or makes a little bit more than what the budget is. It's still pretty early. This movie came out like not even like a week ago. barely a week ago.
Yeah.
So there's still time for it to make that money. I think last time I checked, this movie had like a $25 million budget. It's barely sitting at 15 mil. So it's like almost there. So hopefully within like the end of this week, we could see it change in that. Like I said,
if it bombs, it bombs though. Like
I mean,
you know,
yeah, I just gotta accept that or come to terms with that. If it does, it does. But it just feels so unjustifiable that it
and I
should be
hate
like
how
that.
it got dumped in January because January was like
the month for shit movies.
legendary. It's been that way, but the past couple of years, I think we've got a couple good ones in January. So it kind of like lost its appeal of being the shit month.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if people have lost that attachment to that name yet, to where Wolfman's in January, it's gonna suck. You know, you feel me?
I feel
because they have it so ingrained in their brains that January is gonna be a suck month. So like, of course it's gonna suck. Don't expect anything good. But I mean, we can't tell you. It's art. At the end of the day, this is art. And art's different for different people. So and I like a lot of stuff. I like a lot of stuff you don't like. And that's okay. And that's what we're trying to get at here. It's okay. But go watch it for yourself.
Yes.
I still think it's worth a watch. It's worth go see matinee for like cheap. $7 or whatever. Who gives a fuck? You're not going to waste so much money. You're going to enjoy something out of this. I guarantee you. You can't walk out over here and be like, whole thing sucked.
Yeah, like I mean,
and
also like too, just kind of like just like referencing our other videos that we have done. Like we know people have their right to their own opinion. Like we're not gonna like the same shit. So obviously people don't like this movie. We like this movie, but there's some movies that we also have said this movie fucking sucks. Like for example, like I was thinking of like Jeepers Creepers Reborn. Like that one's like what the fuck, but that was like universally hated.
That's obviously a bad movie. Like if somebody defends that, they're just being.
Yeah.
There's no way. There's no fucking way you would sit there and you would pay again to watch this over and over again. That's kind of how I look at it. Like, would I pay to watch Wolfman again?
Yes.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
Would I pay to watch Halloween 78 again?
Yeah.
I would. A lot of Halloweens I would pay for. A lot of Scream movies I would pay for.
Scream 3. I'll watch Scream 3 in theaters.
A lot of Saw movies I'd pay for. A lot of... Yeah, there's a lot of it. There's only like one Terrifier movie I'd pay for. 2.
I'll probably see 2 again.
You know what I mean? Smile. Both movies I paid for again to see again, especially the second one. It was really good. Immaculate, I would see again. Like there's so many good movies that I would pay to see again. Like if it didn't exist, you had to pay for it. I'd be like, I think I'd pay again to watch this.
I was gonna say Late Night with the Devil.
I pay again to watch it.
I pay again. That's the one. Did that show come out in January? No.
I think it was like a March thing.
Yeah, I think it was March.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying, and I feel like. With Terrifier 3, like, I would never do that again. I wouldn't waste my money on that ever again.
No.
This is something that is, like, more... It's worth your buck. That's all I'm saying. But everybody's different. Everybody goes to movies for different things. I know there's different categories of horror. It's just more our speed. What did you guys think?
Yeah.
About all this shit.
All this shit.
Even if you hate us, go ahead. Write something in the comments. I think that's about it. We done?
Yeah, let's wrap this up.
All right. Well, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate every single one of you. Keep your eyes peeled because we have a lot more stuff coming out.
Oh,
next.
yeah.
What's our next thing?
Flight Risk, I think.
Flight Risk. We're going to see that Paul Mark Wahlberg movie.
Hell yeah.
All right. Well, with that, we are going to say this is Rock Hard out.
Beans, rice, and Jesus Christ. Bitches.
Thank you guys. Doodles.
My nose itches.